One. Hi, I'm Dave Sider, baby. This is for Rock Radio UK, and today with me I have Laura Cox. Hello.
Hello, thank you for having me.
No problem at all. How are you?
I'm fine. I'm currently living in the southwest of France and it's sunny and I'm near the ocean and I'm happy and preparing for tour.
Yeah, I'm jealous already.
Yeah, but we had the storm and a lot of rain those past weeks, so it feels really good to finally see the sun again.
Yeah, it's been quite nice here for the last couple of days. I'm crossing my fingers. It's going to be, you know,
Yeah.
a little bit
Mhm.
longer lasting than it has been. Um, I stumbled across you last year actually in Sweden.
Ah, yes, yeah. We played a Time to Rock festival.
Yes, that was my first foray into European festivals, and I can't remember what day it was now, but
It
I
was on July 5 or something, I think.
yeah, and well, you captivated me. Let's put it that way. I oh hello, I've got an alarm going off.
Yeah. I think
Uh,
so.
yeah,
For us, it was a special gig because we were so tired. We had a flight really early in the morning, and we
right.
arrived and we waited for our gear in the airport a while, and we thought we were going to be late for the show. So we arrived maybe 30 minutes just before the show and we barely had time to prepare and it was a bit like a panic everywhere, but in the end we had a really fun time in Sweden and I really hope we can come back maybe next year. We'll see.
I mean, like I said, you captivated me. I was there. I mean, being press and things like that. Sometimes you like drift from stage to stage, just seeing who is
Yeah.
playing. But as soon as I
Mm-mm.
saw you start playing, I thought, no, I'm staying here for the full set. So
Ah,
I was
cool.
very impressed. So
Thank you.
that was my door opening to your music. But you've been
Mhm.
around for a few years now, haven't you?
Yeah, so I started uploading guitar covers on YouTube maybe around 2008 or something like this. But
Right.
at the time, I was learning guitar and just playing on YouTube and from my bedroom. And a few years after, I formed my band, and yeah, I released my first album around 2017. And now, so I released my latest album, my fourth album, Trouble Coming, last October,
hmm
and we are touring with my band, and yeah, we're touring all over Europe, and looking forward to be in the UK next May. So I'm really happy with what's happening.
It's not far away. It's only a couple of months away. So you're
Yeah,
actually doing half a dozen dates, yeah, in the UK,
yeah,
starting in Edinburgh, I believe.
Edinburgh. Yeah, that's right.
And I'll run through it for you. Edinburgh, the 4th of May at Voodoo Rooms.
Hmm.
Newcastle on the 5th at Cluny. Bristol, which will be my stomping ground,
Ah,
at
cool.
Louisiana, 6th of May,
Hmm.
actually going there Sunday. Um, London on the 8th of May at the 100 Club. Manchester at Gulliver's on the 9th. And Nottingham at the Bodega on the 10th of May. So
Yes.
you're covering the width and breadth of the UK in a very short space of
Yeah,
time. Um,
yeah. For us, it's really exciting because last time we came to the UK was before the COVID, back in 2019 and 2018.
yeah.
And for us, it's a real challenge because coming to the UK, being a French band and playing rock and
Mm.
roll, they don't need us here. So it's and you know, it's not the same conditions as what we have here in France and in Germany or
Mm.
Belgium, where you have, you know, big backstage and a lot of drinks and everything you want. But when you when you arrive to the UK and you have no backstage, no drinks, just a glass of water, and I don't know, it feels rock and roll and it's fun.
It could really mean that we're just very tight and we don't like
Maybe,
parting,
but we know
parting with
what
our
to
money.
expect. It's this time, so yeah, it's gonna be fun.
I mean, it's quite a while. I mean, that's about 6 years, six,
Yes,
7 years.
yeah, already. Mm-mm.
You've done a couple of albums in that time, though, haven't you?
Yes, so I released first album in 2017, then the second in later 2019, the third in 2023, and yeah, this one in 2025.
Okay, let's talk about Trouble Coming then. Um, uh,
Mhm.
is it a self-titled album? I mean, are you Trouble?
So it's weird because I think I felt like I was in a really good place when I wrote this album, but it's
Right.
still a bit dark because I think I'm more inspired by the dark side of the mind rather than when I'm just happy. And I don't know. I started to write about um, mental health issues, and
Right.
especially for artists and musicians on tour, I think we are all affected in a way, and maybe all struggling in a way. So there's a song about depression, a song about loneliness, about addiction, about paranoia. So
Mm.
I think these are topics that can affect a lot, like musicians and artists on tour, because sometimes you feel like you're always surrounded by a lot of people, but you can feel lonely and you feel like you're not living in the real world.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I it's weird because like I said, I feel very good and I was in a really good place, but this album is a bit is a bit dark.
It's a stunning album, I've got to say. I
Cool.
suppose Dancing Around in Truth is one of my favorite tracks.
Ah, okay, cool. Yeah, this one is a bit, I don't know. I felt like, because for me, this album is really special because I didn't work with the same people. Usually, I used to record and write with the members of my band, but
Mm.
this time I wanted to work with other people. So I teamed up with a French band named No Money Kids, and they're like the French Black Keys. And so they are the producers of the new album, and they
Okay.
arranged the songs. So I thought that I didn't want to set myself any limits, and I felt more free in the creative process of the album. And yeah, and so "Dancing Around the Truth" was a song I wrote and composed after we started working with No Many Kids. And I don't know, they made me want to go somewhere else and explore new areas, new themes, new genres. And yeah, I just didn't want to set myself any limits. And this song is a bit special because it's not really like classic rock or anything, but it's going to be fun to play on stage, I think.
Yeah. Indeed. I mean, for you, I know the album is your baby as such, but if you were to pick
Mhm.
two songs off that particular album,
Um, I would say so. It depends if you mean listening to two songs or playing these two songs on
oh,
stage, because for me it's different. But
okay, one of each then.
so I would say listening, maybe The Broken and Trouble Coming,
Hmm.
and playing the songs on stage. The Broken again, but Do I Have Your Attention? Because it's fun to play. It's not hard to play, so I can focus on the energy and what
Yeah.
I'm saying and what I'm playing rather than focusing on each note on the fretboard or anything. So yeah, I think this album overall is easier to play on stage, but it's gonna be better because I can. Yeah, I feel more free on stage and I can share more things and be in the energy and share things with the audience rather than focusing on the on every every note of the solos or anything.
So is the tour going to be the bulk of this album being played during each set, or you got quite
So
a
I
collection to
yeah,
pull from?
yeah, now, so I think it's gonna be a lot of the new songs. So maybe almost all of the new album, and then a mix of the first three albums. So we are currently rehearsing with the band because they didn't record this new album with me. So we
Right.
have to rehearse and rearrange sometimes the songs a bit. So yeah, I think it should be maybe eight songs from the new album, and the rest is a mix of the previous albums.
Okay. Okay. Um, let's go back a bit. I mean, you said you started playing on YouTube,
Yeah.
posting videos and stuff like that.
Hmm.
Given the time frame, that must have been at the very early stages in like social media awareness of
Yeah.
people.
Mm.
How did you find that? I mean, was it just by pure accident, or did you think this is the
Uh,
way to go?
So at the time, I think YouTube was a really big source of inspiration for me. I was taking guitar lessons with a real teacher, I mean, in real
Yeah,
life at the time, but also I was spending a lot of time watching other people covering classic rock solos and classic rock songs on YouTube. So I spent a lot of time watching guitar covers on YouTube, and it motivated me to play more and more. And at some point, I thought, okay, maybe I should do the same, and maybe I could get some feedback and just share my passion with the world, and maybe motivate other people to pick up the guitar. So it was really, I mean, it was a not an accident, but I didn't have any plan or any strategy in mind. And I think
Mm,
that's why people liked it, because they could feel that I wasn't doing this for the to gather some followers or likes or anything. And at the time, I mean, it was the YouTube was still young, so there was no really you didn't have any influencers or anything.
mm.
It was yeah, I did this in a very natural way, just to share my passion, and that's why it worked, I guess.
Do you think it gave you a better insight to today's state of the industry? I mean, everything is social media orientated, everything is streamed and things like that. Do
Mm.
you think it set you up to be better placed for that?
I don't know. Maybe it helped me find a book or a record label for sure, and maybe yeah to get some gigs. But other than this, I'm really bad at social media, and I'm still, I'm still, my skills in editing, like video editing, are really really bad. So I'm
Hmm.
not sure. For sure, it helped on some levels, but on others, yeah, that's not my really my place, I think.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to keep you too much longer. You must have plenty to do. We'll just remind everybody about the tour. It starts in May on the 4th at Edinburgh,
Yeah, 4th of
Newcastle,
May.
Bristol, London, Manchester, and Nottingham. You will be bringing quite a party to the venues, I do believe, after seeing you on stage.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm really, really looking forward to doing this. Like I said, it's a big challenge. So I'm coming with my band, and we're like a the lineup is kind of a classic rock band lineup. I'm playing the guitar. There's a keyboard player, drummer, bass player, and I think we're going to have a lot of fun there. And yeah, we've been looking for this for a while now, for years. So we're so happy we can come back.
Excellent. Laura, I wish you all the very best on the tour, and I urge everybody to go and at least stream the album once because I'm sure you're going to go and buy it straight after the first listening. It is rather fantastic. So, Laura,
Cool. Thanks a lot.
thank you for so much. Goodbye.
Yeah, cool. Hope to see you on the tour.
You will. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Bye bye.
Goodbye.